Guys, I found this hummingbird in the garage and it kind of flew into the wall. He's just kind of chilling out. I think he knocked the wind out of himself. He could fly away if he wants to. Oh, there you go. But he's kind of trying to get his footing. He was stretching his wings a little bit, but he was just kind of laying in my hand earlier. But I don't want him to fly away and hurt himself. He's still alive. Obviously, just saw him moving. His little heart's racing. But I feel like I did the world a good deed today by saving this hummingbird. Okay, I think our friend, I think he's feeling a little better now. He's trying to open his wings in my hand. So we're going to let him go. We're going to let him be free. Oh, of course, now you don't. I don't think he's going to be able to fly, though. He has like that mess stuff on him. Let me see if I can clean him off. We're all cleaned off. All that stuff's gone, so you should be able to fly away, my good buddy. Look, here he goes. And he goes straight for the food. He says, I need a stiff drink after all that. Yep, stretch out your wings. He had a couple fuzzies all up in his wings. He's probably had a terrible afternoon. And there he goes. Into the tree. So, this whole, like, hummingbird thing that just happened, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I've had a super revelation, but you kind of do. Oh, there's a robin in the yard. Our yard is just, like, full of all these animals lately. Let me just give you a rundown before I get into my hummingbird revelation. Well, on the back road there near my grandma lives, my mom and dad like encountered a baby fawn just chilling out alongside the road, and that was weird. And then they come over here and we're having dinner outside, and all of a sudden this baby kitten just shows up. And we have some pictures. I didn't record any video, but I put some pictures in the video, this video. We managed to catch it, and then my cousin came and picked it up and took it to somebody who would take it. Because right now there's just no way we could take a kitten here. Like, it's just not happening. There's nowhere to put it. But it was really cute, really afraid though. So there was that, and then there's like bunnies everywhere. There must be like 5 or 6 rabbits living on this property. And then there's baby birds, and then we have this hummingbird that wandered into the garage somehow, and it ran into, it was kind of flying around the ceiling, and then it kind of ran into a closet or a shelf or something over there near a toolbox, and it kind of got caught in like some dust and some like cobwebs, and it got all on its wings, and it was wrapped around its legs, so it couldn't really fly, so it was just kind of chilling out there. So I just grabbed it, and it was kind of weird. Like, I think I've held a hummingbird before, but like I was holding it, like it fits in the palm of my hand. You can see in the video, and this little thing's heartbeat is beating like bup, 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 bup. Okay, maybe not that fast. Let me think. Bup, 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 bup. Probably about that fast. And I'm thinking, man, like his heart's going 1,000 miles per hour. Get out of here, bees. No wonder they need all that sugar water to keep them going. But this little bird, like, potentially could have just died in there if I wouldn't have saw it. And like, I had its life literally in my hand, and like if I was like a psycho, I could have killed it, but I'm not a psycho. You know, I like animals, and so I helped it. I took off the cobwebs, and just something as such as like cobweb and dust got in its feathers and around its foot, and it couldn't even fly. And like, to us it's just like, oh, get that out of here. But to something like the hummingbird, it was like detrimental. And so, because I held it in my hand, I was like, why aren't you flying? Then I realized that it was all wrapped up with all this stuff, and the wind's blowing. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Hopefully it's not all in the video. And it couldn't even fly. And so I'm like, okay, well, guess I gotta do all this. And it wasn't freaking out or anything. It started getting a little fidgety the more I loosened up the cobwebs and whatnot. But it was fine. It wasn't like trying to attack me or anything. And I think it started to realize I wasn't trying to eat it, because that's the first thing birds or any animal smaller than you think is you're going to kill it. So once we got past that stage, we had a really great friendship. So I helped it out. I sat here and I have video of it flying away, and it kind of hung out here a little bit, got a little drink, and then just kind of looked at me and then flew off to the tree. Now, I'd like to think that it'll come back and visit me, but chances are that's not going to happen, since our friendship lasted a total of 15 minutes maybe. But it was just a reminder to me that, you know, life is just so fragile, and even little, like, minuscule things that we find is like, no, that's not important, might be a big deal for other people. Now, I know cobwebs, hummingbirds, it's completely different than us, but I know personally, I look at stuff and other people look at things, and you say, well, that doesn't matter to me, like, I don't care about that. But to somebody else, like, that might really matter a lot. Like the way, I don't know, somebody organizes their desk at work. You might say, like, who cares? I don't care how mine's organized. So if I take something from your desk and just lay it down somewhere else, who cares? But to somebody else, like, that might really matter, and that might really upset them that you're just moving their stuff around without asking. That's just a generic example, but that goes further than just like work. Like when you talk to people or say things, the words you speak to people, the attitude that you have, and just even though if you say something and you don't mean it to somebody else, they might take it personal. And so it was just kind of another reminder that you just need to watch how we treat others. You know, people in this world today they're crazy psychos trying to just destroy things, and the rest of us who are sane have to help each other out. And just be mindful of the people you're talking to, the things that you're saying. And if somebody needs your help, don't just turn the other way. Like that little bird probably would have died because, I mean, it's this big. Nobody's going to see it in this huge garage until it dies, and then you'll notice. But, you know, don't pass up when somebody needs your help with something. This is an inspirational video. So, hashtag inspirational, hashtag, you know, save the animals. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the little video with the hummingbird. And just remember to be kind to each other. And this was a totally random video I did not plan on making, but I was so inspired by this little bird that weighs a couple ounces, that has a heartbeat of like 300 beats per minute, who drinks sugar water all the time. And how, you know, something little to us is a big deal to somebody else. And so keep that all in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. Hopefully we can make some more here in the coming weeks and months. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.